Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Pull it. Short changes him with that pass.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Threads one in. Palmer, he has found the way through. Looking for a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. And he's gone backward here. And it's Timber. Big chance! And it's a goal! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Cristiano Ronaldo. Gravenberg gets it away. And it's Gerrard. Gravenberg. And it's Palmer. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Now Timber. Gravenberg. Barella. And Gravenberg. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chance for a shot! And the counter is on. It's a searching pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not...
Shapes to shoot! And he thumps it clear. Quarter of an hour played. This looks promising. Engages and forces him off the ball. Stood up well to him there. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's found a way through. Mbappe. And the finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gerrard.
Manchester United really can't go chase.
Goes for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Madrid have their second corner now. Palmer goes short. Plays it in low. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Timber, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Thuram. Barella. Oh, nice touch. Turns and goes back. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ronaldo with a definite foul there. Gravenberg. And here's Haaland.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's found a way through. Hangs in a cross. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, they could break here. Barella. And it's Cucurella. Gerrard wins the duel this time. And it's Bellingham. Aims beyond the defence. Chance! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment. Great chance! Goal! And again they hit the front. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now, can they get him away? Now, this could be a chance. Quick look, then plays it in. Mignon claims it without any fuss. Pinches it off him. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Bellingham, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Now that's well seen too. Gerrard. That's a good ball. Palmer. Barella.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Been indicated.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the shot! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Manchester United are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Quite a half, more of the same please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Now it's Haaland. And it's Gravenberg. Now it's Turan.
And a chance! They've done it! And they get themselves in front!
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So we have a breakthrough.
And the shot! And it's in!
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment.
Oh, what a mistake! Timber. Palmer. And it's made its way to him. Now it's Turan. Tries to play it through.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Could move up a gear here. He's shifting through the gears here. Gravenberg. Palmer. Timber. So we've reached the hour mark. Looking to play him in. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Madrid looking to pass their way through. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And he has kept it out somehow.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe, and he's certainly onside here. He's picked his way through. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Gravenberg. Barella. Mbappe on two now and looking for three. Oh, this is a great...
And the shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Madrid blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now he's got space here. Hernandez. Knocks it into space, and he's straight offside. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beck. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as...
Oh no, this does not look... And the shot! Referee's given a throw. Now he's off and running. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Madrid finding their passes. Cucurella in with the challenge. Bullet.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Looking to play him in. That'll be a throw-in. And that's another throw. Mbappe. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Pass somewhat off target. Gravenberg, Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
He's being urged to shoot. Quality ball. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. Thuram receives it in a good position here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Passes short and sharp. Haaland in the hunt and looking threatening.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top. Oh, what has happened? Tries a shot! Off the post! It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Lizarazu. And they can counter here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in a great position here. Now it's Thuram. He's looking wide. Ball driven towards the far post. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And they're back on the ball again. Cucurella. And it's Gravenberg. And it's Palmer. That's a decent clearance. Madrid have it back and can go again. Steaming on goalwards.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ambitious ball here. That's good vision. Branthwaite cuts it out. Palmer. It's a good spell of possession, this. Distributed tidily. To Barella. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Now it's Mbappe. Oh, super ball. Cucurella gets into some space. Oh, what a climb! Lizarazu gets rid without sophistication. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And it's made its way to him. Chance for a shot! Madrid have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Cucurella. The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's Barella. Probing pass. Played into space out wide. That'll be a throw. Rijkaard. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Palmer. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, super find. Belletti is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Looking for options for movement. That is a great pick out. Gravenberg. And it's Cucurella. Thuram. Oh, good ball! Oh, that pass isn't the best. Mbappe. Palmer has created one goal already. And here's Haaland. Haaland! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And the shot! It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
He's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Palmer. Rijkaard. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution for Manchester United.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Palmer! Brilliant save from Donnarumma! And he's managed to get rid.
Substitutions taking place.
This is Dembele. Oh, sweet feet. Picked out brilliantly. Great chance! Oh, and one more try! No mistake! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by them. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He scores! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 20, Rijkaard. Number 9, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 7, Vicente Lizarazu.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Number 19,
He
Mbappe.
really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And he welcomes it in. Shot a goal! It's a goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application.
Shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Can he get on the end of this? Yildiz. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good-looking ball. Matthias Cunha. And Gravenberch. He's a sharp little ball here. De Jong. And the counter is on. Nesta calmly anticipates. Just 5 minutes left. Now it's Matthias Cunha. De Jong threads one in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Cucurella. Gravenberch. Nesta proves too strong, too smart. Eto'o powering forward here. Great ball if he can get there.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
No, that's been intercepted. Nicely aimed pass. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Played into space. No luck with that dink over the top. Gravenberg. Oh no, what has happened here? Matheus Cunha. De Jong. And that is that. Manchester United perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Manchester United desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. More colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ronaldo picks it up out wide. Now, can they get him away?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Gerrard! Marvellous goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Number 13, Steven Gerrard. Steven Gerrard. Steven Gerrard.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Pull it. Gerrard. Ronaldo providing an outlet on that flank. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Cristiano Ronaldo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, that pass isn't the best. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Hit into the middle, punched away. Gullit is there, and he can get that clear. It's a promising position. Incoming delivery. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Thuram. Here's Rodri. Gerrard has found the net here, of course. And it's Rodri. Into the channel. And that has been clubbed away. Gerrard. It's Gerrard! Oh, split-second reaction.
Gerrard is offering a wry smile there.
And it's been taken short. Plays a sharp little ball here. Ball swung in. It's going to be another corner, I think. He's got tall. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Nesta. Rodri. And it's Rodri. It's a sharp pass. Fired deep to big header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Deep cross. Gerrard, not the most accurate pass. And the return pass.
Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's neat. No, he refuses to take the bait. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He's shifting through the gears here. Bellingham.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Can he spark a counter here? And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Manchester United happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Vieri! They've scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Vieri. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's on it, can he finish? He's scored! Just 1 in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
It's a goal kick. Belletti. Rodri. Gerrard being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he's been dropping into...
Takes a shot! Sticks it away! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
58 minutes is number 9.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
We have ourselves a real game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he's forced to go back. Just about up to the hour now. Bellingham. Out to the right. Gerrard. Bullet. Threads one in. And he's picked out the run. Here's shoots! And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bellingham! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal.
He's tried one! That has been knocked clear. And it's made its way to him. Climbs up big! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's got away. Great chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Gerrard. Belletti. Bellingham. And it's Thuram. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Knocks it into space. Vieri receives... Tries a shot! And he goes cross-field, and that has left him in a heap. Played out to the left flank. Bullet. Cristiano Ronaldo. Gerrard. It is a corner.
Substitution.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Played out to the right. Great defending, strong and determined.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Hullet. Gerrard. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Substitutions taking place.
Lobbed in behind. Out of play for a goal kick. And the referee brings it to a close. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Manchester United must have viewed this game as very winnable, but will no doubt have a healthier respect for this opposition now.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and
Today,
to wish you
please
all
have
a
your
very good
entry
evening.
tickets at hand, as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Sweden. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Anthony Elanga is a player who's learning the game for me, Peter. He produces moments of magic, but he also produces mistakes, which is often associated with a player so young. He left Sweden at an extremely young...
Real chance!
Mbappe, he shifted it to the flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Goodmanson. And it's Kulusevski. Swung over. Hops for safety. And Lindelof. Kulusevski. Now it's Isak. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's bustling through here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Isak. Can he get on the end of this? And he shoots! In for the pieces! Goal, Sweden! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
After 14 minutes is number 16.
So, a breakthrough already.
Bellingham. And it's Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's having a go. Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries to get it clear. Takes aim and crosses. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the pass is intercepted. And he's found a way past.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Strokes it back.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one. Isak! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Bellingham in the hunt and looking threatening. Pull it. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball.
Chance for a shot!
An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
And that's been won straight back. Isak, that's a good ball out wide. Kulusevski, and he welcomes it in. Knocks it out wide. Crossed in early.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the counter is on.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Header! Decent enough try. Bellingham. Vieira. That's a sharp pass. Played into space. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And it's Gullit. Bellingham. Oh, that's a key interception.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Gullit. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kulusevski. Now it's Isak. Nesta. It's Bellingham. Out to the left it goes. Now he's off and running. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Now it's Isak. Sweden finding their passes. Lindelof. It's a really well-measured ball.
Great chance! They've scored!
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
He gets big! Cleared without complication. And the first half is done. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Thank you for your cooperation.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
Here we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and...
Shot a goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Pull it. Now it's Isak. And it's Kulusevski. He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Lindelof. Kulusevski. Kulusevski. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Kulusevski really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Schneider.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Almost an hour gone. Goodmanson. And he was quick to react. Mbappe. Kulusevski. Turns back here, probably the best option. Nice sequence of passes, this. And here's Isak. Bellingham defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Isak. And it's Kulusevski. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's intervened well there. Pull it. Mbappe. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
That is a great pick out.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Goodmanson. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Kulusevski. And Lindelof. And it's Kulusevski. It's a good spell of possession, this. Looking tidy in possession here. Kulusevski looking to add to his goal. Manchester United are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
It's a promising position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Schneider. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Pull it.
Mbappe!
And he's heaved it away. Just eases him off the ball. Knocks it into space. Now it's Isak. Pull it. There won't be another chance after this one. Gets a good foot in there. And we're done. Manchester United were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's a really well-measured ball. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That was superb goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
De Kuyper attempts a clearance. And it's Bellingham. He's in space and looking for options. And he's taking no chances there. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. He's had it taken off him.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Dink through. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that has been cleared. Threads one in. Doku. Meunier. Still goalless at the moment. Now Trossard. Gullit gets over and intercepts. Thuram. Cannavaro. Bellingham. Someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. And it's Bellingham. Tries a deft little ball. De Bast can get it clear. Doku. Lukaku. Now it's Doku. Now it's Lukaku. Meunier. Foot in. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gullit. Spread it left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Tries to cross. And he knocks it clear. Looking for a corner. Oh, smashing header! Now, who's going to be first to... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Onana gets it away. And it's Bellingham. Some really good ball movement. Gullit. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Eto'o. And this is Ronaldo. Bellingham. Bellingham has been caught there, it's a foul.
An absolute peach. Manchester United take the lead.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. De Bast.
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Rodri. Manchester United leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Meunier. Onana. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
There will be 1 minute added time.
De Bruyne. De Bast. Played out to the right. Doku receives it in a wide position. That is lovely.
That's good play from him.
And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Manchester United are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
There's the start of the second half.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Doku has it in a wide position. That's good play. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Doku. Looking to play him in. The ball goes in. Cannavaro getting this one clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And it's Tielemans.
That was lovely, that.
This looks promising. And De Bruyne! No mistake! Belgium are back in business. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Minutes is number 7, Kevin De Bruyne.
Belgium grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Manchester United really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Looking for options for movement.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bellingham looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Cannavaro. It's Belletti. So we've reached the hour mark. And it's Belletti. For Nesta. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, strongly challenged there. De Bruyne. Bellingham. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Kalpa. Trossard. And it's Tielemans. Here's Doku. Meunier. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne. That's Tielemans. He's in a great position here. Bullet. Cristiano Ronaldo, a player who needs no introduction. De Kalpa, over to the other side. Doku. Schneider gets a foot in here. Nesta. But it's Thuram. Rodri.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Manchester United have a free kick.
Substitution in progress.
Onana. For Mangala. De Bast. And it's Meunier. For De Bruyne. Spread out to the left. And it's Fofana. Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Lukaku. Played out to the left flank. Fofana. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's had it nicked away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Meunier with the clearance. De Bruyne.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the option box. That's where it has to be.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Eto. That's been slipped through.
Takes a shot! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it!
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo!
And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Manchester United leave it late. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The national anthem of Uruguay rings out. So it's away we go then. Uruguay have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cannavaro attempts a clearance. It's a promising position. And he's picked it up out wide. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And the counter is on. Belletti. With 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Eto. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hangs in a cross.
He rises! Goal! Uruguay!
devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
So, a breakthrough already.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Ugarte. Uruguay applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Talistri. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nandez. Talistri. And he's forced to go back. Here's Nandez. Araujo, that has been slung wide. Belletti.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Gets a good foot in there. Nandez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Pass somewhat off target. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Played into the middle. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Rodri. Now it's Vieri. And this is Hullet. Bellingham. Tries a shot! And it's come back out to him. It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all... Decent chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Now it's Vieri. Hullet providing an outlet on that flank. Can he finish? Decent chance, made possible by a very decent ball.
Well, the quality of the supply has been acknowledged. Shame, that's when the quality ended.
Point-blank header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Uruguay are looking to go forward now. Ugarte. And Jimenez. And it's Oliveira. Now Oliveira. Very nicely done. And it's Oliveira. Looking for options for movement.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
And the first half is done. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Manchester United will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Aquí están los jugadores.
Second period then underway. Searching pass he's played there. Pelistri. De Arrascaeta. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Schneider. And it's Hullet. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nandez. De Arrascaeta. Nandez. That's De Arrascaeta. Spread it left. And it's Jimenez. Bellingham going about things with real menace. Cannavaro. Hullet. Here's Rodri, looking to play him in. He has a look up, and he's onside. The ball goes in, he's got full. That's another chance. Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Bellingham. Schneider. Now, can they get him away? That's good play. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Plays it through. Spread neatly. The ball has bounced loose now. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Arrascaeta. Nandez. Turns back here, probably the best option. Araujo. And it's Jimenez. Now Oliveira. De Arrascaeta. And it's Ugarte. Here's Nandez. He's looking wide. Belletti. Rodri, the man synonymous with solidity. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Darwin. Nunez, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Jimenez. De Arrascaeta stood up well to him there. And it's Schneider. Now it's Vieri! He should have put that one away.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Oh, good spread. Pelistri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's chosen to go back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Cleared away.
Cambio en Uruguay. Número 20. Número 11. Número 10.
Entran número 24.
That should get the job done.
Número 6.
Uruguay really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Nicely spread. Vieri gets into some space.
Chance, surely! It's Eto'o! Sensational from Eto'o! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And this is getting better and better.
Gol del Manchester United.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Número
Well,
17.
talk about making the most of a momentary lapse in concentration. He was just that little bit quicker and smarter than everyone else around him.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Belletti. Rodri. Oh, good-looking ball. Threads one in. Oh, well measured. Climbs up big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Araujo.
Se
Ugarte.
agregan 3 minutos al tiempo
Here's
reglamentario.
Nandes. Ugarte. And the return pass. And it's Valverde. And here's Nunez. Pull it. Not too much. And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Eto'o picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stay true to their style and turn this right on its head. This is a tremendous win.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. And it's Salah. And here's Marmoush. Oh, well played. Now it's Vieri. Great ball if he can get there.
Chance for a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Eto'o really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Manchester United break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And here's Vieri. Trezeguet. No, that's been intercepted. Belletti. Bellingham. Played out to the right. Flashes it across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now the delivery. And he's there to clear it. Could move up a gear here. And he's only too happy to take that back. El-Neni. Trezeguet picks it up out wide. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. Hoisted.
Decent chance! That's another chance!
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vieri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? El-Neni. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Bellingham. Thuram. Gullit, who does have an assist to his name.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Opts for safety. Rodri. Not the most accurate pass. Chance here to counter. Hegazi. Turns back here, probably the best option. Half an hour played now. Hegazi. That's Trezeguet. Gullit did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And that pass isn't the best. Now it's Vieri. Great vision. And this is Schneider. Gullit. He's got full. He scored! And this is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Schneider. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Schneider was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's forced to go back. Trezeguet. Nicely weighted ball. He's in plenty of space here. He's done well to get that clear. Pull it. Bellingham. Always looking for that half a chance.
Added time.
Vieri has it out wide and in space. And this is Eto. Oh, look at the space here. Deftly out wide. And the first 45 minutes are up. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Manchester United sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And the game has already resumed here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Pullet plays it in. Cleared away. And they're quick to get it back. Nesta. Thuram. And it's Nesta. Ball played for Nesta. Schneider might just make this. And it's Salah. He's shifting through the gears here. Salah, he's found some space. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Schneider couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Elneny, out to the right. Out towards the flank. Strong running down that left flank. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's cause for mild irritation. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
Pullet does well to get it back. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He's onside. Vieri with a beautifully timed run. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Rodri. Now it's Vieri. He's under a lot of pressure there. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Looking for options for movement. Now here's the delivery. Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Pull it. Now it's come to nothing. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Opts for safety. Nesta.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Belletti. Crosses it in. Terrific header! Another fruitless header.
Manchester United really need to convert one of these chances now. This service is good, but the finishing is pretty wasteful.
So there's going to be another change here. So they were calling for him, and now they get him.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious what they want to do here. Just get the ball to him and hope that something happens, a little magic.
He's picked his way through. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. Nesta can get it clear. Bullet. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. That's been cut out, well played. Mohamed Salah is onto it in a flash. And the through ball. He has found the way through. Now that is commitment to the cause. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's El-Neni. Aimed beyond the defence. And now a sudden chance to counter. El-Neni. Rodri. Knocks it into space.
There will be one.
It's made its way to him. And time is up. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Bullet voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Manchester United definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle
That's
today.
where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.